Hey, you're listening to Unaffiliated Sports Broadcast, where we cover high school sports for the Tooele County area, focusing on Grantsville High School, Tooele High School, and Stansbury High School varsity sports. Thank you for joining us. Please like and share on whatever platform you're listening to, and head over to the socials where you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. Enjoy the show. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me here on USB Unaffiliated Sports Broadcast. Hey, we got a lot going on today. We're gonna go over the scores from yesterday, then we're going to just get into the chaos that is today. So I hope you're having a great day. Stick around. We're going to cover all the schools. I'll probably just go in order of schools today instead of sports because there's so much going on. I think it's just going to be easier for me if I just go through schools. So, hey, let's get into it. Let's get into the games from yesterday. So yesterday we had the Grantsville Cowboys volleyball team on the road against Desert Hills. They would lose that match 3-0. As for the Grantsville Cowboys softball team, they were also on the road down south against the Cedar Reds. They would win that one 9-1 as they open up their season and get warmed up to begin that one. So those are the recaps from yesterday. Not a lot of stats really provided that I was able to find, but I also spent most of my morning trying to compile everything we got today. So those are your final scores from yesterday's games. And let's get into the game day portion, the game day here. So we're just going to stick with Grantsville since they were the only teams that played yesterday. We'll just stick with them today. In terms of volleyball, now the Grantsville volleyball team will be at a tournament. I was unable to find the name of that tournament, but it should be down south, I believe. Not entirely sure where it's at, but they've got three matches today. So starting at 1600, you guys probably don't appreciate that. At 4 p.m., they'll be going against Pineview. This is according to Max Preps, okay? So this could be wrong. I had to bounce around a couple different places to try to find as much information as I could. So according to them, at 4 p.m., they'll be taking on Pineview. Then at 7 p.m., they should be taking on Payson. And at 8 p.m., Dixie. So three matches for them today. As far as I know, it's just today. Could be wrong about that. And again, I was unable to find the name of the tournament, but that's what they'll be doing this evening, excuse me. As for softball, now softball, after their game against Cedar, they stayed down there in St. George area. They've got the March warm-up elite tournament out there in St. George. At 12 p.m. today, or so they should already be playing it. They should be going against Box Elder. I looked that up to see if the score was already posted. Didn't see anything yet. And then at 2 p.m. this afternoon, they go against Copper Hills. At 4 p.m., they should be playing Pleasant Grove. And at 6 p.m., they should be playing Davis. Now, tomorrow, this tournament will continue. The Grantsville ladies are set to face off against Manti at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then West Jordan at 10 a.m., excuse me. So that should be your softball coverage. Again, I'll try to post the scores. I did the graphic all as just one because there was so much going on and not a lot of up-to-date, accurate information. So I just listed it all out. I'll try to post the scores as I get them, but we'll see how that works out. As for baseball for Grantsville, they've got nothing until the 10th according to their schedule that's posted on Max Preps. And for soccer, the 0-1 Grantsville Cowboys will head over to Delta today to take on the 0-2 Delta Rabbits. That game is scheduled at 4 p.m. this afternoon, so good luck to them. Bounce back. Their season opener loss was to Stansbury, so hopefully they're able to bounce back from that, go down there on the road, and steal a victory. So that should cover Grantsville for today. I'm sure there's other stuff going on with, tennis or track or something, I'm sure, but I haven't figured out where to find that stuff yet. So if I see it, I'll share it. I shared the Tooele tennis one because I saw that the athletics page posted it. If I see it, I'll try to share it. But as of right now, I don't have any coverage of that kind of stuff. I'm working on it, though. Let's transition into Stansbury now. So Stansbury, in terms of their volleyball team, their men's volleyball team, nothing is scheduled for them until the 11th. That's according to Max Preps and Deseret News. Softball, same thing, nothing until the 12th. But I find this hard to believe because of all the other tournaments going on. I imagine they're involved in one, so I do apologize if you are involved in a tournament and you're listening to this as a parent, fan, player, coach, whatever. Please let me know. Like I'm not trying to single out, any school. I'm not having very good luck trying to find a lot of this information. So just based off the softball tournaments that I've seen that are kind of going on, I find it hard to believe that they're not doing anything, but hey, maybe they're not. Baseball is the only sport for Stansbury doing anything today, according to Max Preps or Deseret News. Okay, so the Stansbury Stallions will hit the road and head over to Clearfield High School this afternoon at 3 p.m. to take on the Clearfield Falcons. Now, the Stansbury Stallions are 0-1. They lost their season opener to Westfield, so hopefully they're able to bounce back and get that win. So good luck to them. Safe travels to everybody. Yeah, go kick some butt. Get onto the winning path. All right. As for soccer, nothing is listed for them until the 11th. So not a lot of information for Stansbury. I do apologize. Like I said, I'm not 100% confident that I've got all the information there, but it is what it is. All right, now we're going to get into Tooele. All right, now this one I definitely want you guys to hear about, because the Tooele volleyball team, men's volleyball team, is hosting the Best of the West tournament this weekend, starting at 3 p.m. this afternoon, and then again tomorrow at 9 a.m. They'll be hosting that, so that means it's local. So you can head over there, you can check out some matches, go support that. There's going to be a ton of schools there. It should be a good time, and again, it's local. So if you're not traveling with any of these other teams, head over there and support that stuff. You need something to do this afternoon, tomorrow morning, go check that stuff out. So again, best of luck to Tooele as they host the Best of the West tournament in Tooele. So good luck to them. As for the softball team, they are also on the road down south at a tournament. Oh man, I don't know if I got the name for that one either. Red Rock at the Red Rock tournament. There it is. Just had to find it in my notes. I apologize. So they're down south for the Red Rock tournament. They had a game this morning at 8 a.m., another one at 9:45 a.m., and their third game will be this afternoon at 5:15 p.m. Now, their game this morning was against Crimson Cliffs. They would lose that one 4-5. Crimson Cliffs coming out on top there. In the second game, Tooele faced off against South Sevier at 9:45 this morning. That score's been posted. It looks like South Sevier took that game 10-0. So not a good second game for the ladies out there. But the first game was pretty close. So yeah, hopefully they can bounce back from that. And they should be going up against Westlake at 5:15 this afternoon. So good luck to the ladies. As for tomorrow, their tournament also continues, where they're scheduled to face off against Desert Hills at 8 a.m. and then Snow Canyon at 1:15. So good luck, ladies. Good luck. Bounce back in that evening game if you hear this. Best of luck to you guys. And safe travels to family, fans, everybody traveling down there. Hopefully they're not trying to drive back and forth. I've made that drive several times. It's not fun. I mean, it's fun, but it's definitely a drive. So hopefully they're staying down there, not trying to drive back. As for baseball for Tooele, nothing is scheduled for them until the 11th, according to Max Preps and Deseret News. So no information for them just yet. As for soccer, the Tooele soccer team, men's soccer team, will be at home this afternoon at 3:30 p.m. where they take on the Highland Rams. Now, Tooele is 1-0 on the season, and they look to continue that winning streak against the Rams, who are 2-0 on the season and are arguably looking to continue their own winning streak. So, if you got nothing going on this afternoon, you can head over to Tooele for sure. At 3 p.m. the volleyball starts, and at 3:30 the soccer game should kick off. So if you've got nothing going on, I encourage you to get over there, support these athletes, support these schools. Just get out of the house and go do something. It ain't gonna kill you. Now, again, 3 o'clock is kind of a rough time. I understand that. People have jobs and things like that. But if you are available, I strongly encourage you to go over there and check it out. The weather's not bad today, so I don't imagine it'll be too bad to go check out that soccer game. And if you are scared about the weather, there's always the indoor volleyball. So go support one of them, please, if you're not doing anything. They appreciate it, trust me, and I think you'll have a good time. So I think I got all that covered up. I think. I still don't have like individual stats really that I've been able to compile for these teams. Hopefully I can figure that out a little bit. So in the meantime, until I can figure that out, we're just going to definitely make sure we try to cover the games that are happening and the scores as I get them for sure. For these tournaments, it might be a little rough. I ran into some similar issues with basketball where just you're really just dependent on the information being accurate, and it's not always accurate. So hopefully we can get that up. We'll see how it goes. But best of luck to everybody. And again, please travel safe. Please travel safe. So that'll do it. That'll wrap up the Game Day podcast. If you haven't done so already, please head over to the socials. We have a Facebook page and an Instagram page. You can follow us for all the content there. Yeah, I think that's it. YouTube for the YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Spreaker. That's where you can find the podcast from the audio only. Hopefully it gives you something to listen to while you're traveling for all this stuff. And again, best of luck to all these athletes today, tomorrow, and obviously moving forward. But yeah, be safe, guys. Hey, thank you for listening today. Thank you for joining me. And as always, guys, please take care of yourself. Please take care of each other. And until next time, I'll see you at the games.